Hello. It is I, Snake, and we are verifying file integrity. We are a bit later than I announced because of OBS scuff. It wouldn't capture Genshin. But here we are. Hold on. Ah.
Beatrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Indeed. That is what we're doing today. As announced, I'm still actually kinda not well. I still got COVID. It's not gone. I'm just feeling well enough to think I can talk for like 4 hours. So here we are, but no voice acting, just because my vocal cords outside of my range are not back yet. My ability to do voice has not returned, and it would be a very bad idea to do anything out of my range. Well, it's in my range, but you know what I mean. Out of my natural voice area kind of stuff. Out of my resting voice. But funnily enough, is 2 different voices depending on what language I'm talking. Which is weird. Why is my head going so far up when I drink? So weird. Drinking something really messes with things. But yeah, we're verifying file integrity. This might take a few minutes. But yeah. So we'll be doing this until either we run out of Genshin story to play, or I run out of lung. I run out of throat. That would be the other cutoff for today. Because I do not want to overdo it. Also, yeah, this is why we're not playing Phoenix, right? Like, I can't do voice acting. I can barely do my voice consistently at the moment. And it would be a very bad idea to strain my vocal cords that have just barely recovered from a week of COVID by trying to force them to read that much dialogue for 4 hours. So we're playing something that has a voiceover. Anyway, that's enough about my week. I will say, though, I am vaccinated, so I am fine. I've had one really bad night where I had, like, fever for about 9 hours. That was on Monday, though. On Tuesday, basically the only symptoms I had left still, after the fever was gone, because that was overnight, Monday night to Tuesday morning. On Tuesday, all I had left was, like, a sore throat and a very annoying case of stuffy nose. And then I went to the doctor's, and then my doctor prescribed me medicine, and now I am better. That's how modern medicine works. You go see a professional about it, and then they help you. I know, what a concept. So yeah, how is everyone else? How have you been doing this week? That looked funny in the cam. That was a sneeze. I managed to mute myself ahead of time, but that looked so stupid. Oh yeah, I've been sneezing so much this week that I've actually got a sore, like, what's the fucking muscle called in English? Hold on. The one you use for breathing? Is it diaphragm? Is that the one? It might be the one. Yes. That's the one. But yeah, I've been coughing and sneezing so much this week that I've got a sore diaphragm from it, which is funny. I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's only noticeable that it is sore when I sneeze or cough, so it's not too bad. It's not like breathing hurts, that would suck. That would especially suck because I'm already on a lot of ibuprofen for the throat issues. So I don't know what I could take against it if that hurt breathing. I'd probably have to go to the hospital. You have your birthday. You were born on Christmas Eve? That's crazy. I will try to remember this, but I make no promises. I'm notoriously bad at remembering birthdays. And yes, even 2 days is too long. If I was doing the Corey thing where I did like birthday streams for viewers, maybe that'll help. But I'm not Corey. This may come as a shock to you. I am indeed not Corey. I am a different person. I also hope you like my stream title, everyone. It's very descriptive of what we're gonna do today. We're gonna play Gemshimn. Also, the M in impact is capitalized for no reason. I mistyped and I was too lazy to fix it. I hope the pet works. It does! Oh, whoa, hello? The tracking is balking, hold on. Oh my god. So, what's happening is Genshin Impact is lagging out my tracking software. And it's not having a good time. Fucking hell. Oh, this game is poorly optimized. Shit.
Have you seen the Steambird? It seems Fontaine has been celebrating some kind of festival recently. Things are looking pretty lively in the square. They even changed the banners. Huh. There are a lot of people holding cameras. Oh, and they've got candy and snacks too. Looks like everyone's having a good time.
Whee! Okay, so
Look for ourselves.
to explain whatever that was for a second, so basically for the face, I use 2 pieces of software. I use VTube Studio. VTube Studio is an excellent piece of software that literally every 2D VTuber uses. All of us. Every single one of us uses this. I think at this point, even the Japanese ones use this. Japanese creators used to have a different piece of software for the longest time. because VTube Studio was available only in English for a while. And there was a Japanese piece of software that implemented Live 2D before VTube Studio released, that like early VTubers such as Kizuna Ai were using. Also, I think Kizuna might have even used their own stuff. But VTube Studio is one of the pieces of software that gave rise to the indie VTube revolution. Because it was cheap, easily accessible, and you could just buy it on Steam, you know? You didn't have to, like, get it off some obscure Japanese-only website, or you didn't have to program it yourself, or have to be part of the agency that programmed the tool. A lot of people don't know this, but Kizuna Ai, the first VTuber ever, well, the first VTuber in what we now call a VTuber. You could consider earlier art projects VTubers if you wanted to, like Hatsune Miku. Not The Voice. The Voice is actually fully synthetic, but the stage performances obviously have been motion captured. But, however, Kizuna Ai started this whole mess we're in right now. And that was a very expensive, like, production back in the day. But yeah, so VTube Studio, that's one of the pieces of software. VTube Studio runs in Unity. And then I use another piece of software to have better face capture in VTube Studio called VBridger, which also runs in Unity. So that's two Unity programs running. They're very well optimized though, barely take any resources. And then we have Genshin, which also runs in Unity. And Genshin is very poorly optimized. As you saw, it took 1 billion hours to load in, and then after we loaded in, we still had texture pop in. This game, optimization-wise, is garbage. Well, not garbage. I think it's mid-tier. You could do worse. Like, it runs once you're in, but the loading definitely could use some work. But yeah. Actually, I do need to leave you for a moment. I need to check something at the door. I will be right back.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
How wow. I have returned.
Unlimited Mora, unlimited.
We are here. Right, I wanted to go down there. Oh, right, there's stuff.
Once,
Oh
there was
no.
a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom
So this
came a
contemplates every
crowned
time.
heir,
It's just
tasked with seeking out the
a new
Genesis
season pass.
pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl.
Oh no.
But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness.
Oh no.
But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Woo! How wow. Isn't that spreadsheet? Fuck, has it been worse today? Especially yesterday. Oh shit. Claim reward. I have claimed. Is this wrongly? But hello. How are you? I did not get Saiwu. I'm very sad about this. It's tragic. No. Right. I tried. I even told a joke. His voice actor lied to me. Whee! There we go. Oh, right, there should be. Yeah! Maintenance compensation. Yes. Good. What the fuck is this? There's no version highlights. Oh, there we go. Huh. Why is it still red? Oh. Oh. Wait, huh? Okay, whatever. Stop being red! Holy shit. Why are they red? I hate this. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Where the fuck was that entrance? Shit. Why are you still red? Oh. Oh. Oh god. I would prefer if you weren't. What the fuck? What the actual... Go away, Kave. Whomst? Why? Here? Yes. I hate this. This is garbage. Let's go. Down here we go. Yay. Oh god. Hello. Welcome to the sewers. I could have teleported down here, but that's lame. Welcome to the sewers. We are down here now. Sewersing.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us.
Haha.
Promise. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Ah, Paimon, please.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. It's a... no! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
No.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks
Hello.
like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time.
You talk too much all of the
It's
time,
an honor to meet you
Paimon.
both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Norilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Neuvillette in person.
If
Yes.
you say so,
Immediately. Yes, yes,
but I have a
yes,
bad
yes.
feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Yes. Here. Yeah. Let's kiss him and meet Neuvillette ears. Pet him on the little forehead, like the good boy he is. And by that I mean just stand at the corner awkwardly. Saying hi. And then us being pet on the head.
Neuvillette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you.
Whee!
But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do.
Oh, his
However,
voice is so good.
you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an
It
evasive
does.
stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Oh.
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet.
Very
Again,
well pronounced.
Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
The fuck?
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing
My desk
the
isn't doing
pastries.
so hot.
They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Please be careful.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the Knave.
Could the Knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the Knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Huh?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that
I
means
see.
we bought ourselves some time.
Ah, this was so weird. So,
Firstly,
there was
you're
some
already
water
acquainted with
trapped
Child.
on
Your
my
eyes may
table
discern
for
relevant
a while,
details there that others would
and
miss.
it's been
And
missing.
secondly, is the consideration of the
the
unique
plate.
nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
Like the wooden plate, the board that it's made from. That's not good.
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress
We
during
go to
your
prison.
detention.
Hog.
This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Let's go.
So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
Hoggies.
Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks.
My only
This matter
dream.
is of critical importance to Fontaine's current
Prison.
situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Alright! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
All right.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, Traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! Your treat!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Alright, let's go! To the cafe! Whee! Punk.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fanta, thank you.
You sure did order a
That
lot.
cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine, just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Understandable.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Sure.
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I
That's
invited
the
an
story.
eyewitness to a case
What
to
is
eat
it?
here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him, but he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Ahem.
Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
For spoiling the ending of a detective novel in
Huh?
public.
You're being arrested for that?
Sure.
Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See, I told you, Paimon.
Sorry, Paimon...
In that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Everything. I sound like a wizard. Thanks, it's the COVID.
Oh, pie buddy's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get...
Whee!
Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Yes. Oh. But around here, huh? That's ominous. Whoa. Oh god. Ooh. I'm worrying about my fucking table again. My desk, rather. Because now I'm afraid it will break in two before the one I want to buy to replace it is back in stock again. That would suck. That would be bad. How does a desk break in through? Too much stress on the least supported section? Oh, no, it just bends. It bends at the moment.
You have come, just as promised.
You've come.
Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Not the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress.
Oh no.
He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
I don't know how to pronounce this name, but I know who he is. Oh no. That's a good oh no, by the way.
All right. That's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet.
Monsieur.
These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
That's fine. Monsieur. Yes. Down! If you think you're ready for the Duke, you're not ready for the Duke. Trust me.
Are we already underwater now?
Yes.
Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Okay, let's go. He's up there. Oh. I hit the trigger volume. Oops.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I
Monsieur.
escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief
At least she said it
Justice.
wrong the same way
The only
twice.
people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Oof.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
She does, yes.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny
Yeah.
world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Present.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flatter us.
Now I've seen everything.
This is silly.
Anyway,
I love it.
we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. Pokemons' good side.
How wow. Mugshot. Let's go.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh?
Yay!
Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
Let's go. If you're not gonna remember my name, you don't get to speak. It's that easy. Loading. Oh my god. They do realize I can just teleport out of here, right?
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
You sure don't seem like a god.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can...
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you ever seen the Duke?
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Ta-da! Robot doggo. Down. Nom nom food is. Food good.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
No, we did white collar crime. Like a real scumbag. Cookies. Yay. By the way, where the fuck did he go? It was just his disembodied voice next to us. Wow, you get to eat the food you make? Amazing. Restaurant cooks eat your heart out. Except
So
you
this
can't.
Is the actual entrance
It's not
to
your
the Fortress
food.
of Meripede?
Mm.
Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves.
Huh.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here?
Apparently not.
They're already onto us?
You ready to fight? Oh, there he is. Oh,
Prisoners
shit.
numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather
There he
today,
is.
isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
They
My
are
profuse
one
apologies.
apart.
I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon,
No.
correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
I don't think it's Claude. I can look up who this is. Oh, right. Oh, it depends on which Claude you're talking about. The only Claude whose voice I know is another Eden.
Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to
No,
announce
that's
that
not him.
Deacon here has just missed the best
Fire Emblem, I
opportunity in his
don't
prison
know.
career
And
to
I
be
don't
promoted.
care because I haven't played it. So I'm not
I
gonna look
admit
that
that
up.
I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Let's go. Oh, the music down here is sick.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals,
He has an ice vision. That's interesting.
What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing,
that's
how you
spell his name.
You earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got
his last name is spelled with a J, not an L.
Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all.
It's still prison, Paimon.
Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify.
Let's continue this way.
Isn't Claude the main character in Fire Emblem Three Houses? Because if so, it's kind of funny that he probably got paid better for this role than for the Fire Emblem one. Even though he's so far appeared in, at most, 2 story missions, and I think he has a character quest. Let me find out. Fucking I hate this. Hold on. Here? Yes. Oh, it doesn't. No, there it is. Yeah, Was it 3 notes in the 3 hours? Yeah, and he probably got paid better for the Genshin role than he did for the Fire Emblem role. Not because Fire Emblem doesn't pay actors fairly, but because MiHoYo pays a lot of money. A lot of that being due to the stipulation in the contract that you're not allowed to reveal your role until MiHoYo says you can. Which, for characters that are supposed to be in the gacha, is when they get added to the gacha. Like, so whoever voiced... Did not have a character overview? That is. Whoever voiced our boy Wanderer over here, which I think we can find out now. We cannot. Oh no, that is. Poor Patrick over here. This character has been first revealed in the game 2 years ago. And he couldn't tell anyone until earlier this year, when the banner finally appeared with his character in it. Yeah. But yeah, I can just... There it is. That's how you spell his name. Joe Zija. Oh, by the way, in case you want to know who voices Nivalet, it's Ray Chase. So yeah. That's funny. It says Vision here. Vision. Cryo. Notice how Nivalet doesn't have a vision. And it says, Hydro? Sus? For this motherfucker, it says Gnosis. Because he is an Archon. So is this girl. Hers also says Gnosis. However... Huh? Amogus. Isn't that nicely sus? I love this area.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
Ha.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
Murder!
I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
In that case, pass. Ray Chase has voiced Bruno Bucciarati. Oh my god.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
Huh.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we could start scared of business
one
here?
talent.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Let's come up with some fun activities.
Oof, indeed. Ain't that a correct assessment? Ooh, nice. Where? No. What? Am I stupid? The heck? Hello? How do I get up there? Is it here? No, that's where I came in, isn't it? I don't understand. No, wait, this is where I came in. Oh, also, in case my nose sounds like it's awfully clogged, it is. Because my nasal spray just stopped working. And it's one of those that once the nasal spray does stop working, it gets worse than when you used it. You know, the kind that you're not supposed to use too often because it's addictive? Yeah. So I'll just get to suffer for a few hours until the after effects are done. I'm only supposed to use it if I, like, wake up at night and can't breathe through my nose. But it has miraculously lasted almost 24 hours now. So that's fun. NANI? Usually this kind of nasal spray stops working after 8 hours. It's been 20. No, not 20. Hold on. 16, still miraculous, double the duration. I've had this ingredient, this medicinal compound, run out in like fucking 4 hours before. It's a fucking miracle. This lasted so long.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean,
I love that nobody wants to pronounce his
Wait,
actual name.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily.
Just get addicted?
Though
No.
working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income.
That advice is actually terrible in a way that's really dangerous. It can permanently damage your nasal tissue. And if you overuse the medicine, if you overdose the medicine, you might just die. If you overuse the medicine for a very long time, you might permanently use part or your entire sense of smell. Do not use, like, fast-acting nasal spray. It's really nice to clear your nostrils, but that shit's not healthy for more than, like, 7 days. And you will suffer because your nose will be clogged. That's a very dangerous joke.
As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
No, that's why I'm explaining the caveat. Because it's a very dangerous joke. The joke was still funny, but I don't want any idiots to stumble into this and poison themselves.
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
I mean, in general, it's always good medical advice to read the fucking piece of paper you get with your medicine before you take it. And read the whole thing, please. All of it. I know, it's a lot of text in very small print. But you should read it, because there's warnings on there for what constitutes an overdose and what happens if you overdose. And you shouldn't.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried.
Then have a
about
guardian
how
read
we'll
for
have to
you.
work tomorrow.
Or ask your doctor or pharmacist. To tell you. That's literally why they have to say that in fucking advertisements in Germany. Bei Risiken oder Nebenwirkungen lesen Sie die Packungsbeilage oder fragen Sie den Arzt oder Apotheker. They have to. It's by law. They have to tell you. Read this or ask a professional what the fuck it does and how much you're allowed to take and how you take it. Inform yourself, because if they don't, they are responsible for misuse. It's so funny. Hello? Are you in prison?
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewin.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Yay!
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
He pronounced it correctly, holy shit.
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Pog! Oh. Can we talk about cafeteria food? Because I know at least, Flora is in university. I've been in university. And I think... I think a lot of people might have experience with cafeteria food one way or another. Mine's actually been serviceable in uni. Like, the food was fine. Nothing to phone home about, but, like, not awful. Except for the schnitzel. The schnitzel was horrible. I hate cafeteria schnitzel with a passion. It's the worst. Where's that cutscene with
What do you think of
the
the
Duke
food?
in it?
Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
This does look pretty good. Like, those look tasty.
Oh, isn't
Why are
that
they
the
in metal
mailbox that
boxes,
only
though?
super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random?
Huh.
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure!
Yes!
Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health?
Oh, that's so
He
cute.
seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
No worries, fine.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meripede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervulet's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulet. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meeting.
Burger.
After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Okay.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits. Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest. You have work to do tomorrow. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges? Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else.
Huh. So what I wanted to say, they do realize I can just leave, right? Okay. Good. Good. I was just wondering, you know? It's this one. Yes. Ah, flashbang. Ah, my eyes. Cafeteria food. Number 15. Burger King food salad.
The Traveler at Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up."
Did he?
And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation. You mean...
Linny's here, yes.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
Yeah, he's here for the same reason.
Oh, right!
The Duke got
Linny
killed,
and Lynette
yes.
are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now. Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You taught them everything?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
Let's go. I'm looking for a specific cutscene. And I don't know where it is when it happens. I just know that it was added in the patch that we are just currently playing, which is the previous patch. I don't know if it's in the main story though, or if it's in the Duke's.
It's a...
Ow.
Jury.
If it's in the Duke's, like, character quest. Whee! If you want to go hungry tonight. Maybe if you say that, actually take the food from the player. Just an idea. Beautiful.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Merope doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist.
Concussive maintenance.
This.
Yay!
Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Fod is fod.
Once
Ha!
Now we can report back.
Okay, whatever.
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Like one.
Paimon's exhausted. He probably just finished.
Do. Can you? Gee, I wonder where he is. Ooh. You didn't do anything, Paimon. True. But that's kind of her thing.
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. It doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Up.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep?
Hey, over here.
Aha!
Oh, you scared Paimon!
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
How?
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Ooh.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
Lol.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right!
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation.
What?
And it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
Yes. Father is the codename the Knave, a woman, uses in the orphanage that she has in Fontaine, I guess.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together.
True.
As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Why? I hate this. Let me join hands with them already, you fuckers.
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Either I'm being
Sure
babied
enough, it won't be
because
easy
the
to convince them
game
to
doesn't
cooperate
think
with us.
I figured out like some underlying plot details about the Fatui, or even worse, they are putting all these like light gray motives in there to make you question if the Fatui are actually evil, and then in that case they would be babying you into not joining hands for them and feeling bad about it later. I hate this. This is stupid. Let me make a bad choice if it's bad, or the obvious good choice if it isn't.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
Cute.
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where the child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Let me actually put something out there for everyone listening on the live streams and stuff. Where am I going with this? I already forgot what I was saying. Help. Right. So, as long as the degree is manageable, failure is in the long term probably better than succeeding on the first try.
Next on the agenda.
Oh. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I will be right back.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. It's so nice to de-stress. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. It's so nice to de-stress. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Alright. Looks like the Chinese food I had earlier disagrees with me on more levels than just taste. That's sad. Anyway, I have the best drink ever created. Apfelschorle.
Next on the agenda.
I had boba earlier. I'm so lost, holy shit. Yes. No, that's down. The fuck? Where? No, that looks like a mine. This is a different one.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Sure. Oh, that almost crushed me. Up we go. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, the boba in the emote is matcha milk tea boba with pomegranate. Well, bobas. That's the boba. Whee.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Forget about it then. But life here does.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're...
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden...
Come on, mate. This is...
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? I'm usually around the Rag and Bone shop. Just call me VDuck. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Probably.
Yeah. It might be a good place to start, but like he said, we were so busy talking.
Wrong side again. Bye, weirdly erotic man. Yes. You must talk like a creep if you are in prison. Everyone knows this. One of the unwritten rules, you might say. Secret rules.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. Nighty-night, Trav.
Ta-da! Whoa. Oh, right. We still have Child's fucking vision. Right. Yes. He gave it to us. Like 2 story quests ago. And ever since Inazuma, we know that visions are somehow connected to, like, the souls of people.
Something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night? Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream?
It was a vision, because of the vision.
Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe
Like
the
an
vision
F14?
connected
No.
Child's consciousness to yours.
Imagine visions like they are a jobstone, but if the jobstone gets stolen and sealed, you forget the ambition that drove you to pursue the job in the first place. And with it also lose all ambition. It kind of... so the visions are granted by the Archons, and they are connected to your innermost, truest desire. And that's what allows you to manipulate the elements through your vision. Also, the desire you get the vision for can be fulfilled. And if it is fulfilled, the Archon that granted you the vision is granted something in return. But we don't know what that something is yet. But that's how this universe works. So if someone has a strong enough wish that resonates with what a specific element represents, that Archon can feel that wish. And is, I would say compelled, but it's more like forced by how the Archons operate and how Celestia, the heavens, operate. To grant a vision to the source of this strong desire that's in line with the element. But they don't know who the desire belongs to. They just know that someone who has a strong enough desire to be able to receive a vision exists and doesn't have one yet. So they must grant the vision regardless of who it's from. And then when the desire of the vision holder is fulfilled, some mechanism in this world rewards the Archon that granted the vision with something. We do not know how this mechanism works. We don't know if this mechanism is exclusive to Archons, because vision granting is not exclusive to Archons, so the reward mechanism behind it might also not be. And we don't know what the reward is, because none of the Archons have told us yet. So we don't know. Maybe they don't know. Maybe only the ruler of Celestia, the person that imprisons you at the beginning of the game, presumably being the ruler of Celestia, let's not speculate about their status, but that person, regardless of if they are the ruler of Celestia or just the warden of Celestia, as they put it, warden, keeper of the heavenly principles, as it's translated into English, they might know what the reward is, and maybe the Archons have no idea, because they aren't told. Maybe being able to use a Gnosis is the reward. Maybe there's like just elemental power channeled into the Gnosis for every fulfilled wish, or something like that. Because we also don't know how the Gnoses work, which is funny.
And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here.
Oh, also, a Gnosis is... So, the Archons are all non-human elemental beings, so they can control the elements without a vision. The Gnosis, so in that case, isn't what gives them the ability to control the elements. It's something that makes them stronger when they have it. And it also looks like a funny little chess piece.
So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future.
So yeah, that's how that works.
Now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons.
Whee!
What's the plan for today?
I don't know.
Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
Bonk.
I'm on speed.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
Hello.
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby.
I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Hey, Chef. I mean, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
I don't think you need to know that.
Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I
Yes,
guess I can
Chief.
tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh?
What?
Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what? Oh, don't scare Paimon!
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
That makes no sense.
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
What? Rude.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
We'll give it a try.
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting it.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Sounds like a good lead to me.
Alright. What is this garbage? What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go to the pancreation ring.
Knowing child, he must have been there all the time.
Aha! Huh. Ba, ba, ba. I also love how nobody ever accidentally triggers this rule. It's like nobody has ever worked 6 shifts in a row. Ever. Yes, exactly. I mean, we are trying to find someone who was disappeared from this prison. So any rule that ends with if you do, you disappear is a good lead. Hello.
Oh, you must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand.
They don't want to murder people.
But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the...
And if we lose the game...
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor. Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can
Let's do
complete
the
a few
other ones?
rounds in a
No.
row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons. But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over.
Oh.
The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it. Thanks for your patronage,
Let's
mate.
go!
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Ow. But this is easy. Just gotta concentrate a bit. Simon says, but boring. It's Simon punching gloves. Whee!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Woo!
Here, the coupon.
Ta-da! I was gonna ask, do you need to walk back to the dormitories every time?
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. What do you have planned for... Let's go!
Credit coupons, go!
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
If possible, I'd like to apply for 3 continuous working days.
Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Sure. Let's just...
Ta-ding. I don't need to do the fucking minigame again. How nice of you, game. I'm so thankful.
Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up!
Oh, look at this.
Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring?
It's the most boring thing. You jump on a fucking platform. And then you punch it sometimes.
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Stare.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's... Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop? Oh, Paimon feels but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely.
Maybe the bad thing is just exhaustion.
Rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what?
Huh?
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food
What
like
is
this?
this?
What do you think is going on?
What the fuck? Is this the bad thing?
Bad thing that Rowan was talking
Yeah.
about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean. Just don't say it.
But I want to eat it, Paimon.
Isn't that Woolsey over there?
Let me eat it.
He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem...
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and chow down.
How What should we do now? Wolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Is he trying
The
to
plot
hide something?
thickens.
Yeah, looks like we have no other choice.
What is this?
Emma was positively famished a
Advil
minute
chicken?
ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
Ta-da!
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Investigate.
Since we have time now, let's focus on investigating some more.
Huh. Da, da, da. Look around for clues. Wow. It's me, Sonic. I've come for your clues. Did you hide them from me? Fucking hell, what the fuck? Buff guy. Hello.
Sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm not very good at...
Hello.
Well, have you gotten used to prison life yet? Shh. Save the questions for now.
Fine, asshole. Yeesh.
There's no one here that's anywhere.
Always at your service.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and well, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence. It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace.
Oh, I get it.
What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think something like that?
Because I'm mean to you. It's as simple as that. Wicked sneak. Yes, it's me. I'm the most wickedest of sneaks. Oh, I saw a really funny VTuber avatar the other day in a YouTube short. Was an owl-based griffon, and they could like invert their head. It was so good. And I believe it even makes a crack sound if they press the button for it. It's so funny.
Oh, wonderful. I
That's
was
a
worried
funny
that you'd be
idea.
busy trying to earn credit coupons all the time.
look behind
but
them.
it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads. Oh,
yeah.
Before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you, so credit coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
Whee! Thanks, Lynette.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegewein when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch.
Weird.
Huh. That's actually really strange. See?
Forget it. I can take care of a small...
Weird. Interesting. I love that the clue system is back, by the way. It's the best system. Just hands down. Ooh. Hello. What is this?
Hey, look! There's something here!
Ooh.
Looks like a research notebook.
What is this?
That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Is he a fan of... He must have dropped this. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also... Ooh. This all sounds pretty serious. He should... And as for the notebook...
Let's steal this. Yay. Sus. I mean, yeah. Yes. Very. Very sus. Again, I can't wait to get far enough into the story that I can be sure we can talk about Neuvillette. Because, boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, is there talking about to do with this character. But I don't want to spoil you. Boy. Yes. I should actually check something. Hold up. Does he have one yet? He does. Oh, but I do need to complete this quest chapter. 4. The fuck? Which one are we on? 3. What? How long? What? I am. Yes, hello, I'm Sneak.
the Traveler and Paimon.
It does.
No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Just like His Grace said, paying attention to every little detail is the key to prosperity. Maybe this is the true meaning of rebirth, not just earning credit coupons.
Hello.
Siegewing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, Traveler. Paimon? Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work. Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work. Are you talking about pets or people?
Pets.
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted. Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse. Yes.
That's
Running
kinky,
around tending
Cat.
to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
No, it's now too late. No take backsies. Oh, she just said she's not a veterinarian. I think. Or it might have been veteran. I don't know. Anyway. Why can't a different species have humans as pets? I mean, bad taste in pets is one thing, but that's not a why not, that's a why. But, you know, you understand. You grasp. You are a thonk. I presumeth. Da 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 da. Well, one of us has to. Wee.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest? Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So after working a few days straight, We got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, traveler.
Wee.
The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you
Good
have
thing.
planned for us?
Definitely good thing. Ooh. The pancreas ring.
After working here, but doing the same Yeah, it's good.
Da 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 da.
Whoa! Isn't this the Paimon's gonna take her time and save her? What would you like to do this afternoon?
The pancreas
Maybe
ring.
we'll be able to find some leads.
Pirates of the Pancreas. What does a pancreas do again? Doesn't it make insulin or something?
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought enough credit coupons this time. All right, then get ready to play.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Do-do. Ooh. I see. So it does make insulin. I was right.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancreation match. Just go talk to Rusimov.
But we don't know anything about the fighter.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighter.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
Is there some sort of rule here?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
Just a guess, that's all.
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is,
yay!
If you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, what do you mean by...
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on...
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Was it ruffled through bag?
Do you think that boxer was...
Pulls out picture of child. Was it this mask?
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying to be...
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Nah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Also, yes, pets are good.
Seems you've made up your mind.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't...
The pancreas ring.
Oh, looks like we won't... The dawn of a new day. What do you have planned for... After working here, but doing this... Yeah.
I love how you have the option to just waste 400 coupons.
Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some...
Ta-da! We arrive once more at the pancreas. Pog!
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus
Le
a contender from
Grappler.
the Eastern Prison Block.
Le Grappler.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick...
Both.
Huh? For both fighters? I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no?
Oh, no need.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember...
Yeah, we got it.
Shall I ever take our coupons? Le Grappler. No. Grappler.
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good.
Oh no, it's morning. Something bad will happen. Woo!
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Huh? A package?
Grappler.
Did you buy something, Traveler?
Even French.
Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? All right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
No.
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah!
It's anthrax. We die.
Huh?
Oh. That's weird.
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so...
It's fucking...
almost like...
It's fucking Punica.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Do you want to give it a taste?
Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon.
It's a diabolical box. Wouldn't that be nice?
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going...
It's Punica, I tell you. Look at it. Look at the fucking color and consistency. That's just fucking Punica in a glass bottle. Hand corked. Like, I don't know, your grandma had a liter, but you didn't want the whole liter, so she filled up half a liter in this glass bottle.
What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less
I had no choice. Ah. Hello.
If there's no way to send it all out.
Who are you? Leafner?
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal.
Then what are you doing here?
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm
Fonta.
usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what kind of problem did you run into?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration,
No,
I still tried
Fonta
to
with an
patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking. Let me take a moment and recall
Because
his
Fontaine.
exact words.
And also because Fanta is trademarked.
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld.
This is
That's
so
understandable,
fucking
and I
funny.
don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only
I
someone
love
mentally stupid,
every
so
time
breathtakingly stupid
someone
that they were completely
voices
ignorant of the value of
a
credit coupons,
character
despite living in the underworld,
impersonating
would
the
ever
voice of
consider
another
buying
character.
a drink.
It is so funny.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him.
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Ta-da! Fun fact, honcho is Japanese for manager or leader. So a head honcho is a head manager or head leader. It's just Japanese littered in there for no reason. Whee! Where the fuck are we going? Ow, the pancreas ring. Hello.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait, are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Bro!
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
Only you'd ever ask such a question, so pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Yep.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the Fortress of Meropide.
I do really like that they introduced Fanta though, because wasn't like actual Fanta invented specifically for the French market? And we are in France, and it's called Fontaine, so it's Fanta, to not violate the trademark. This is so funny.
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
I am looking. There it is.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Okay. But if someone Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products. Let's put these papers back where we found them.
Alright. Ta-da! So, that's what we received. I was right. It is Punica. It is just a drink company's unnamed new product. And we just basically bought it for 1,500 coupons. That's so stupid. I love it. Except I think Punica is not made by Coke Company IRL. I don't remember who actually manufactures it. Oh yeah, I'm so sad I missed his banner because I wasn't playing. He has a snake! And the snake can talk! And Cory didn't tell me about Snake Man being on the banner. I blame Cory. Hashtag blame Cory. For making Snake miss out on Snake banner.
Activity serves no purpose whatsoever.
So rude. Yeah. It is a cute snake. Yes. Higher. I mean, well, not that much higher. 1 meter. Oh no.
We ended up here without even thinking about it. Want to grab something to eat?
I was thinking about it.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
I didn't want to. Fucking hell.
Oh, just a regular meal. What would you like to do this afternoon?
I don't fucking know.
After working here so long, we're but doing the same thing all...
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Get some coupons. Yes, beef with them right now. Just fucking DM him on Discord like, yo, Gory, wanna start beef?
Crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Ta-da!
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on.
But it does.
Pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Yeah, let's skip work for now and put
Da 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 da.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there?
Hello.
Ah, seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals?
What?
In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
What?
What's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
We really just paying this fucker for dumb rumors?
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter, learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Oh, you better fucking didn't, because that sounds out there.
Him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and... Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
I'm literally so strong that the warden of this place will not let me fight the other inmates because he's afraid I would kill every single one of them.
When will all the secrets end?
So now I'm not afraid. No, not Suji.
Vidoc isn't here, but the guys who went to work in the morning are back. What?
Just stay away from me.
Murder. Woo.
Always at your service.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
What are you talking about? Listen.
Ta-da.
Their attitude attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some more?
Murder Ooh? Yes.
Fielding?
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is
well... right!
Yeah, noises.
We heard it happens a few times every month.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
And if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Oh no.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Huh.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night. Paimon knew you would say that.
Ta-da! Haha! Let's sleep until night. My preferred rhythm,
I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Child. Oh, it's the whale. Isn't it? I fought this boss before with Cory. I saw a child again.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
One of my favorite things is still that Child is one of the bosses. And obviously, his title is spelled with an E. At the end. Not just the word child, as in kid. I think it means like something like count or something in Chinese. Or something like that. It's been too long since I looked that up. Don't take my word for it. I might be like fully off. But it's a title. His name is Tartaglia. And so one of the funniest jokes still is just the opening line of Jello Apocalypse's So This Is Basically Genshin Impact, where he goes, Genshin Impact is the only adventure game that actively encourages you to beat up a child each week because he's one of the weekly bosses.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened! But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them? Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
So yeah, apparently he's actively... So yeah, the game does quite literally actively encourage you to beat up a child each week. Hold on. There he is. That's the one. This is where you fight him. I don't want to go there yet. But yeah, so, these are the weekly bosses. I have not legitimately unlocked this one. You can click on this funny button. And then it will let you do the boss early from this menu. For farming purposes. Without actually having to unlock it through story. Which is nice.
Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Oh, right. Sneaking. But I don't want to leave this area.
Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Hey, not this way. We need to get to that pipe, remember?
Bro. What? Oh my god, this mission is so scuffed. Hold on. Solid sneak. Yes. There's me. They did?
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
How do I get past this one? Oh, he just leaves. Well, that's fair. Except it isn't.
This should be the place.
love how, because you have no speed control, you just full speed ahead, past the guards in full view, audibly stomping on the fucking ground. It's so funny.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Enough with the theatrics.
What'd you say?
All those rumors about cannibals and hidden rules were started by you, weren't they?
Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
We can
Hey,
eat your
all those rumors
body.
anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me. I have to go.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss?
Yeah. Child Tartaglia? One of Snezhnaya's Fatui Harbingers? Fatui Harbingers?
We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
I'm a friend of his. We came here to learn what happened to him.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
Don't say that too loud, you
We gave
fucking
him the
idiot.
business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring.
The
You could
Pancreas
always
Ring.
see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But hasn't Child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive.
Child could.
Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. That's one thing we know for sure.
I've defeated him several times, actually.
Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Like, actually several times.
Alright. Keep quiet and follow us.
Whee! Frog. Frog. I picked up the frog.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we
I
came
believe
back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver.
Really? Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going!
But yeah, we do know a good diver. It's Femine. Alright. One more cutscene, but as far as this is, I should stop to not overexert myself. After all, I still have COVID.
We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler! It's morning already? Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards!
You're right.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating. It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off.
Pog.
From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more
That's the one. That is the quest line that I need to do in order to be able to do Nivelles quest line. And then when we've been there, then I can finally talk about him. Oh my god. Also, I think there's a new banner live. Isn't there? Alright. Is the girl Pansy Parkinson. Let's just do 4 single pulls for the end of stream. Poop. Garbage. Worthless. Garbage. Woo! That was nothing, Pog. Woo! Do I have one of these? No. Okay. Let's go to, honestly, unironically, the best part of the game. The fucking title screen. It's so good. it is so good. My favorite part about these title screen is that there's, I think, 4 versions of this song, and which one plays is depending on system time. So there's a morning version, a day version, an evening version, and a night version. I love it. Anyway, that will be stream. If things go well, there will be more stream tomorrow. And yeah, let's go bonk Cory. The perfect idea. Very good. Great, Cory. He better raid me back, because that's the second time I've raided him now. But still spam sneak raid, because, you know, it'd be sneak raid.